Hello everyone, I'm DeFudge3004 and I would like to show you some things that I've picked up, kind of a Halloween type thing. So at a school I was working at in northern Colorado here, I got this mask. A kid had thrown it away. It is the tissue paper and there's newspaper inside, and of course it has the glue and not quite plaster, but it's all glued together. A kid had made it and he threw it away. It's kind of a Slipknot-y type mask, and I happen to like Slipknot a lot, so there is that. And then I have some dragon type stuff, a sword with the dragon that is on there. And then I have some stuff up here. This is some dragons and stuff with gemstones in them, and then I have like a Merlin right there. It's kind of hard to tell, but it is a Merlin, as you can see from the face right there. Then I have a couple of more of those mages, Merlins, type things. It looks like there's a dragon right here, and this other one is, of course, a couple of dragons, so I kind of put the Merlins and dragons together. And then I have a knife that, for my birthday, one of my cousins bought for me, which I thought was really cool. I like the dragons and the handle and the tail and all that stuff. The drawing on it, the painting, and it's very, very sharp. So there's that, and then I have another sword right over here. That's a dragon. So I want to show you my skull collection, too, which I'll do here in a quick minute. And then I have a plastic bag that I picked up somewhere. It was blowing around, so I picked it up and thought it was really cool with that skull. And I just hung it up on the wall just to, have something different. So I just wanted to show you that, too. Now I'll go and show you my skull collection. So this is a skull that one of my friends got for me one year for my birthday. And I think he found it like one of the states here. And it was a surprise party. I didn't know anything about it, but he got that for me. He asked if he wanted to paint it, and I'm like, no, I don't want to paint it. I think that looks really good the way it is. So there's that. It's a cattle skull, and then I have a skull right here. This is a light. It actually has a light inside of it, but it doesn't work because the batteries are dead, and I haven't got any more batteries for it. It's not very bright, but it is glass, and you can kind of hear it. It is glass, so there is that. And then I have a knife back here that has, a bunch of skulls and stuff on it, and it has a dragon and all of that, and I just thought that looked really, really cool. And then I have a skull right here. This is one that I got from Hastings, the book and music store that used to be open some years ago. So I thought that was actually really, really cool. I'll go and show you a little bit more of that. You twist it around, you can see all the drawings and all that stuff on it. It's a tribal skull. It is plaster, so none of the human looking skulls are real at all. That is obviously real. And then I have a couple of more things I'd like to show you before we get to the meat and potatoes. This right here is a pig jaw. My parents had a pig farm, and so you can see that right there. So it is a real pig jaw. You can see by the teeth just how big those things really are. It's my finger for comparison. You can see just how, long they are. It's pretty darn big, about almost as long as my thumb. So just thought that was really cool. And of course it is a real pig jaw. It was from one of the boars. And then my dad also, he had the farm, like I said, my parents did. And this is a pig jaw down on the bottom, and that is a lamb skull. But when I stacked them together, I think it kind of looks like a demon skull in a way. So that's what I kind of call it, is my demon skull. And I think that looks really, really cool. And then down here, I have some more stuff. So I have a skull thing that is like a candle, and you can see it. It's a candle holder is what it is. So you can see inside of there, you can see how it has the candle thing in there. It will hold candles and stuff like that and have the light come through all of those holes, as you can see. So I thought that's pretty cool. And there's the dragon there, sleeping dragon, which I thought was pretty cool. Then I have, this is a gear shifter in all actuality. So let me go and get that and I'll show you that. So this thing right here is my gear shifter, and I picked it up somewhere. There's a hole for the gear. I really like the eyes and stuff. I think it looks really cool. It's quite heavy. It's just like steel. I don't know where I got that from. My parents know that I like skulls, so they got me this. It is a Medusa type skull thing. So it has some really cool things with it. You can see all the Medusa stuff on there and all of that, along with the skull. And of course, it is resin. So, and that skull is resin also. And then I have back here a glass skull. It is red. One of my sister's ex-husbands, he got a blue one, and this one has fire on it. So if I turn it to the side, you can see the flames and all of that. So I just thought that was really, really cool. And then I bought this little toy at the store just to, you know, have a little Halloween decoration going on, a little scorpion. And this is a finger, so you can actually put it on your finger, and when you do, it looks something like that. So it is bendable. It doesn't fit very well on my fingers, but it's pretty cool. I just liked it. I picked it up because I thought it looked really, really cool. So there is that. And this is a little Doom figurine that I got from the 2016 Doom, I want to say. And then this back here is actually a candle. You can see the wick on the top, so I thought that was really cool. Then we have a cowboy skull. I think he's really cool. And then behind him, we have a Zippo. That's a Zippo lighter right there. You can really see like the skull on it and stuff, and I think that's actually really, really cool. And then of course we have another dragon back there, and just a skull that like might actually go in like a water, you know, a aquarium or something. Has a hole in the back, you know, a fish wanted to hide or something, has the bottom too. So yeah, that is a lot of the skull stuff that I picked up over the years from other people. I have a skull bobblehead right here. You can see that he actually does bobble. I have a couple of chalices. They're just plastic. They're just cheap plastic stuff, but I thought they looked pretty cool. And then I have a skull with a dragon on top of it right here. I just think that looks really, really cool. I like that one. This is a candle that I have actually burned. And you can see the wax coming out of the eyes right there. So yeah, it is a candle, and that's just a silver platter that I got from somewhere. At least I think it's silver. Bought that one at Hastings too. And then I have some other things back here. Let me go and show you this skull first. This one is a resin skull. It's like completely empty on the bottom. But you can see the light and all of that stuff that will actually come through it. So there is that. I think it looks really, really cool. And then in the back I have a dragon right there that's just like a three-headed, actually five-headed dragon, I guess it is. And I got that from my parents one year, and a sand, one of those sand counter thingy-mabobs. Let me go and turn that guy around. So you can actually see the sand come right out of him too. As you can see, the sand is actually coming down. Then I have a knife here. And it's actually a pretty doggone big knife, I do gotta say. It's a dragon, and it will not stand up. So I've tried to make it stand up, it just will not. So let me go show you that. So that is the actual knife itself. It's pretty heavy and it's pretty cool. It's pretty big. And that's the scabbard that it goes into the sheath. And really thin thing for the blade to go in, but I just thought it was really, really pretty. Both sides are the same, so you can really see it good. And then right over here I have one of those balls, you know, the plasma balls and stuff, so you can see, you know, plasma and all that stuff. It's better off with it if in the nighttime. This one does not work. I cannot get it to work. It's a brain. It just doesn't work anymore, and I really don't know why. And then I have this right here. So if I take this, there is a switch right back here. turn him on. And you can see that it's a strobe light. So I think that's actually really cool. It has a switch on the side right here. There's a dial. So it can make go really fast or really slow. And that's about as fast as it will go. So I just wanted to show you this stuff. I just think that's all really, really cool. So I just thought that I would show you my nice little skull collection. I've been planning on doing this for some time, but I just hadn't gotten around to it. And there's a lot of different stuff here, and pretty big collection of things, and I really, really like it a lot. Probably my favorite one is that glass skull there, and I also like that one a lot. I actually like all of them. I think they're all really cool. I have been fascinated with skulls for like a long time. So I just thought that I would show you this so that you can see my skull collection. And if you enjoyed this little video, drop a like on the video, and I hope you enjoyed this kind of Halloween type special here, that you can see some of the stuff that I have going on in my collection of things. You have a great day, and I will talk to you next time. And I picked up that table up at work one year, and it worked just perfect for everything that I wanted.